Yo, peeps! What's up, everybody? This is episode 89 of the Streamer's Paradise podcast. I'm Hazy. We got Clutch and Poe. What's good, boys? What's up?
Everybody, what up?
I gotta turn you guys up a little bit. I think my throat is hurting me. I'm trying not to be too loud
today. I
tonight.
tried to turn the gain down on my mic and see if that helps with the extra sound.
Yo, Zimby, thank you for the resub, bro. I appreciate you. I'm blinking, Axton. I'm blinking. Reaper of Fear, thank you for the follow. Shay Ray 92, thank you for the follow. Dingo, thank you for coming in with a raid of 108. Streamers Paradise is in the house. We got so many new peeps in here, and I love to see it. Thank you guys for giving SP a chance. Normally, I'm a way more yelly and hype, I swear. But you know,
I can confirm. I
gotta
confirm.
It's just little bit of I need a little bit of lemon, little bit of a little bit of something, a little bit of Bio Nicolo, thank you for the follow. So, anybody that is new here, let's talk.
I said honey first.
You guys got any questions? Where's all the new peeps at? You guys haven't been here before, but Bay Skater, Mr. Andy Franklin was pulling you guys in, bro. He hit a record. He had to have hit a record today. Yesterday.
Oh my God, he's that recruiting game is no joke. He does that shit constantly, but like what he did this week with all the new members coming in was amazing to see. I love it.
Your your birthday carnage, right? Happy belated, right? Was your birthday yesterday? Was it? Wasn't.
It's not today, I think.
It's not today, is it? Was it today?
Happy birthday.
I thought it was yesterday for some reason. Am I
Pretty
just?
sure I thought it today. Yep.
Bro, I said happy birthday to you today. I'm bugged out.
I remember raining in the morning. Happy birthday, Carnage. Let's go.
Yo, Jitter, thank you so much, guys. Yo.
Let's go, Chet!
Let's go.
You sound like you're like I know your throat's fucked up, but you also kind of sound like you're trying not to wake the baby up.
Right? Like kind of not. I'm trying to whisper a little bit.
It's like it's like you're hype, but like you try not to let it go.
I'm trying not to let it go. Just trying not to. I'm trying not to strain my voice. Yo, happy birthday, Carnage Raw. Is there anybody that wants to talk about what's going on in the community, Bo, you think?
So I was gonna say, how many people is Base Kid up to? Do you guys have like the exact number?
100 and something came in, but I think that he recruited and got tagged like 84 or 5 times or something. 84.
That's crazy.
Go.
That's insane.
This week?
Yesterday?
That's just this week alone. Yeah.
Yesterday? Holy shit.
Yesterday and today. I think it was.
I was laughing at Base Kid because that's another. You went to the concert and like you can't yell. No. We're gonna need like two more staff members just for the additions of 100 people.
I'm reading what everyone's saying. He really is. He's doing awesome. But if there isn't anybody that wants to talk about SP and what we have going on, you guys just came in from a VIP night. Yeah. If you don't have any questions, I got something I want to talk about. I mean, It's on the tip of our tongues, all of us, because this shit is gotta be fake, but it's not.
Yeah, like I'm not like I was saying, like I'm not big into fighting, but when I seen it like on my Facebook, I was like, yo.
All right, so let's just play it, and then let's see if anybody hasn't heard of it. All right, we're gonna show them right now. Ready? Check this out, boys and girls. Check this out.
They actually came out with there's a trailer?
Yeah, I was about to say yes. I think I saw like snippets of this.
I have not seen this at all.
Why is there no sound? Oh.
This is.
I don't think that.
Okay, and before we talk about this, I gotta read something off for you guys. Check this out. Ready, peeps? Tonight's podcast is sponsored by Paradise Clothing. We specialize in bringing vibrant colors, unique designs, and just a touch of our gaming and streaming background straight to your wardrobe. We're now offering a limited time promo over the next few days, so enter the code SP10 at checkout for 10% off your order. Get it before it's gone, peeps. Paradise Clothing. Get it while it's hot. We just released a new designs for St. Patty's Day, and 420 designs are coming soon. Stay tuned, peeps. SP10 for 10% off. Okay.
Maybe I'll have to wait and see what the 420 designs look like. Since I smoke all the time and shit.
Since what?
Since I smoke all the time.
All right. So did you guys see that trailer? Are we
I didn't
seeing
see the trailer until just now. That's actually new. That I didn't even know they came out with a trailer. But I should have figured it because obviously, right, the fight's going to be like everything nowadays. These big fights are based around money. I don't call it a big fight. I think this is a pretty easy one, but
I mean, this one's gonna make numbers. I feel like for sure.
it's gonna make money.
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. I don't care about Mike Tyson. I mean, I don't care about Jake Paul. Mike Tyson's a big deal.
Yeah,
Coming back fighting, that's crazy. But on Netflix, on top of that too.
Did you guys not see it? Look at it's 17 seconds. We'll play it again.
Maybe people are waiting for more. I know I was. I was like, oh shit.
I don't hear that audio though.
I mean, again, I actually have no idea.
One more time for you guys.
Bro, the Don, I don't think there's any way he doesn't get knocked out. Like, I don't picture the fight really. I don't know. Tyson's older now, but he's a powerhouse.
I mean, here's
Let's talk about this. Who has beaten Tyson?
a couple people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But who? You think Jake is as
Buster
good
Douglas,
as those people?
No, not Buster Douglas, right? No, he beat Buster.
I
Douglas.
was never a
who
boxing
I
person,
forget
so I
who.
couldn't tell.
Evander
Evander beat him.
Holyfield. Evander
Yeah, Evander for
Holyfield.
sure.
Lennox Lewis. There's a few people that beat him for sure. There was a couple of guys that were like no names that they had no clue were gonna even be close to beating him, and he lost. I think he's like 50 something and 60. Okay, so wait. Here we go. This is an 11-minute video. We have to hear the breakdown. Any staff team member able to tell me if I can give Base Gator my VIP perks sign up? He really deserves it. He brought me into SP 3 months ago, and I am grateful. I'd love to say yes, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that.
Yes.
This is the first legit boxer he will face, and he's pushing 60. If Tyson loses, Jake fights are definitely rigged. Jack, that's incredible of you, but I'll talk to you after. I don't think so, but I'll talk to you after. Have you guys seen Tyson training at 57, 58 years old?
Still looks crazy, bro.
And he still looks like he's on point. The problem is, it's going to be like, it's a lot of, like, his stamina is good, right? And obviously he's got power. He's always had power. The thing is going to be is if he can still take a punch.
No, he can't take a punch.
That's what I'm saying. He's too old for that.
He can't take a punch. He's not. Listen, I feel like this is something similar to the McGregor Mayweather thing, where we all had this hype built around McGregor being this superpower, and he was gonna go in there and he had a chance. He was a little bigger, all that stuff. It didn't work out that way.
I wanted him. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wanted McGregor to win just because, but I didn't think he would win because while he is a good fighter, they don't have, like, UFC fighters don't have the stamina boxers do.
So my question is this. My question is this, right? if Mike Tyson doesn't come out there, here's my argument, okay? Me and Clutch literally just watched Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua fight 1.5 rounds. Ngannou got knocked down once in the first and once in the second, and they stopped the fight. Ngannou lost. He knocked down Tyson Fury in his last pro boxing fight, and everybody put him on this pedestal like, man, Tyson Fury's not good, and Ngannou is probably great, and Anthony Joshua just made him look like a fucking child. I don't really know how to go. I don't know what to think of that. You know, like I don't know what to think of that, and I think that's what makes this so confusing. Anderson Silva fought Jake Paul, right? Tyron Woodley fought Jake Paul. Ben Askren. What other MMA guys was there? There was Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley, Nate Diaz, and Anderson Silva, right? And then the other fights were Tommy Fury, which is the one that he lost. And let me tell you something about Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury was punching, like, when he was fighting with Jake wasn't expecting those extra combinations. Do you remember that? It was like he was expecting Tommy to stop throwing punches, and he just wouldn't. And I think that's going to be the same case with Tyson. Tyson's insane. So I don't know if this is a publicity stunt. Listen, I'm going to put on an 11-minute video because I want to see what Michael Bisping has to say. I don't like doing this on the podcast. I don't like listening to other people's content for longer than a few minutes, but I need to hear it.
Social media, and I am shocked, I am saddened, I'm disgusted with what I saw, and I'm not being a hater. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is set to go down July 20th.
That's sad. Disgusting.
As I say, I'm not being a hater on this. I could not believe it when I saw this tweet from Jake Paul. This is insane. He's the greatest heavyweight of all time, the most vicious knockout artist ever. But I'm younger, I'm faster, and I'm going to be working my ass off to get stronger. A member of my team sent me this video that Mike's coach just put up 2 weeks ago and asked me if I'm sure that I wanted to do this. Are you sure? Yes. Yes, I do. Heavyweight. Let's have a listen to this because Mike Tyson, listen, is a ferocious boxer. Here he is with the legendary coach from mixed martial arts, Rafael Cordero, right? Smashing the pads, looking vicious, looking sharp. This video's about 2 or 3 years old when he was getting ready for Roy Jones Jr., if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
okay?
He's not wrong. That's exactly where it's from.
Showed me this 2 weeks ago and asked me if I want to do this. I'm going up to heavyweight, guys. I'm looking for the biggest challenges ever. Look, listen, this is a joke. Respect to Mike Tyson, okay? One of the greatest heavyweights ever. That's a fact. He was ferocious. He was a knockout artist. You know all the details, okay?
I think it's the other way around.
I don't know why Mike Tyson is doing this. I don't think he needs the money. But he probably wants to get back in there because old habits die hard because he is a real fighter. He's made from that kind of DNA. And he fancies it. Wants to get back in there, go up against a young buck. Okay, I don't know how old Jake Paul is. 27, 28, 100% in his prime. But this is ridiculous. And the only reason I say it's ridiculous is because he talks about being one of the best ever. He just called out Canelo Alvarez after he beat up the Uber driver, okay? This is what we've seen. It's Jake Paul 101 all the way, okay? Takes on older people, initially people that weren't even boxers, started with basketball.
I do think that Jake will die. I think this is honestly what I think. All right, let me just pause this for a sec. I think that they are going to be making... They're doing this in a fucking football stadium in Texas. Is that what they said? Is it in Texas?
AT&T Stadium, yep.
AT&T Stadium. They're doing it in
Dallas, right?
In a fucking football stadium. Do you know how expensive those tickets are going to be? That undercard is going to be stacked, right? It's going to be full of huge, huge names, up-and-comers, all kinds of shit. I bet you it's a mix between real... straight-up boxers and the YouTube boxing. I bet you that this thing is a spectacle like the Super Bowl. I really do expect it to be that big, right? Then you add in the fact that Netflix, everybody has it, so you got to consider it. It's basically a free fight, right? It's basically a free fight. If you're putting it on Netflix, what is there? 600 million fucking subscribers.
Exactly.
600
Yeah, everybody can watch
million
this fight from the comfort of their own home.
Like literally.
with their thing, right? And you want to know what happens then? They have sponsors. They got fucking Bud Light and Prime and all this shit fucking dumping money into doing small commercials or having a little piece of the fucking
like a little banner at the bottom,
right, because
Mhm.
they probably won't throw in commercials in the normal sense. It'll be like funny little skits, you know.
like little 15 or 30-second things, and then back to the fight.
Because
between,
there's no commercials on Netflix, right? But this is what they're gonna do, and when they do this, they're gonna make an incredible amount of money, and then the future of television has now been shaped, right? Fuck all, Showtime boxing, all, the Zone, all that stuff. It's done. You start putting boxing on this fucking platform on Netflix, right? Just like they did with WWE, putting it on Peacock.
Yeah, Netflix. Who bought the rights for the Sunday Ticket now? Is that Netflix? Or is it like
For
I think
NFL?
I think YouTube is.
YouTube has it, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy when that happened because it was like, bro, so many people that I know complain about the price of it because there was only one place to get it. It was DirecTV, and it was like, yeah, I don't need satellite. So now that you can get it on the streaming service,
That's it.
again, it's just
WWE about to come to Netflix too. You think about it.
The
So that's
WWE is
crazy.
going to Netflix, and you know what that means?
Really?
Oh yeah,
That's-
2025. 2025
crazy.
WWE catalog
crazy.
goes to Netflix, and
That's gonna be
then
the start.
and then right, listen to this shit here. That means
shit
the
right
UFC. That means the UFC has that in because now they're doing business with TKO. If the WWE is involved, the UFC is involved. That's the kind of shit
there we go.
that we're gonna see, bro. It's gonna be fucking nuts. It's gonna be fucking nuts. So anyway, this is gonna be the first of its kind, right? It's gonna be the first of its kind. We are gonna see massive, bro. Because here's the thing, right? The UFC does pay-per-views. Oh, you're doing 1 million buys, all this shit, 2 million buys. If you put it on Netflix and do ads and sell sponsor space, they're making more money than if they're selling 1 million pay-per-views. That's why WWE went with Peacock. Anytime somebody watches something, they get a couple cents of, you know what I mean?
whether you watch it live or later, like
Right.
you're gonna get paid multiple times. There's people
Right.
that'll watch it 5 times, so they'll get paid 5 times now.
Right. It's gonna be Super Bowl big, bro. I'm telling you now. It's gonna be Super Bowl big.
It's the first live wrestling or live sport event Netflix ever
I
done.
feel like it actually.
That's insane.
I don't know if it'll be Super Bowl big, but it's gonna be really big. I think because
Bro, people,
it's
75
free.
million.
It's so easy access to this.
Netflix doesn't talk about their views on stuff all that much, right? Not very frequently. But like Bird Box and certain movies, bro, like the new Rock movies, they drop and 100 million people watch them in 24 hours. We don't even know how many people are watching that shit. You have no fucking idea. And another thing I'm going to tell you, you have no fucking clue what 100 million people watching something generates. You have no idea what that money looks like. You ain't got no clue. None of us do. We can't even comprehend it, bro. They're spending billions of...
How many people watch the Super Bowl?
50, 100 million or some shit.
So, okay. So that's close. So what does a Super Bowl ad cost?
I think it's
For
30
30
seconds for
seconds.
$5 million or some shit.
So, yeah. So if you take that math and apply it to a commercial-free platform that has the same amount of viewership, and you can run an hour-long fucking
Gimmick
spinning
of something.
logo.
Yeah.
And what does that cost? Like, every time, like Punch landed, Bud Light, Punch landed, right? Like,
But that's what I'm saying. If you're doing that, that's
there's
huge
so many little
money.
advertisements. Yeah,
It's huge money, man.
millions,
Huge.
millions and millions.
All right, so let's finish listening to what they got to say because I'm telling you now, the money is astronomical, and I think that they came at Tyson and they were like, "Yo, we'll give you 100 mil for this shit." I'm telling you, and you can't
No doubt.
possibly say no. And I bet you Jake Paul is getting a crazy amount of money. Hats off to the kid for really making a fucking statement. I don't care what people say about him. I don't care how much you like him or dislike him. The kid's a multimillionaire making moves out here.
I'll tell you, like, I don't really like him, but
I don't really care for
smart-ass
him
motherfucking
either.
dude. He's doing it.
Yeah. I don't care for him either, but I like him a little bit better than Logan, I think. Let's see what they say here. Let's finish this up.
Then it was wrestlers. Then it was mixed martial artists. Fair play took on Anderson Silva, got the job done. Okay, I had respect for him for that. It's like, all right, well, listen, it wasn't prime Anderson Silva, but it was still Anderson Silva that had won a couple of boxing matches. Then he loses to Tommy Fury. Then he's like, shit, rethink everything. Okay, give me some washed up bum. Okay, I forget who it was. Was it Andre August? No, it wasn't Andre August. Whatever his bloody name was, right? Then it was Ryan Borland. Right, and I'm assuming that business didn't do too well. So now he drags up Mike Tyson. Listen, fair play to all the promoters, right? They're trying to make money. Netflix, fair enough. Listen, no issue with any of that, any of the coaches, even the managers, right? Money makes the world go round. But Jake Paul's already made lots of money. He's made lots of money, and he talks about being a real fighter. That's where I have an issue. He talks about being one of the best ever, talking about being the greatest, being the champion of the world. He's a laughing stock. Eddie Hearn called him out on that. Back in the day, said, all right, I'll give you one of my guys who's up and coming. Didn't want to do it. Didn't want to fight him. Didn't want to test himself. Looking for people that he only knows that he can beat, okay?
I agree.
As I say, if he was to come out and be a little bit more humble and be like, look, listen, you know, I didn't grow up as a boxer. I enjoy boxing. It gives me a rush. I enjoy the thrill of competition. And I'm just testing myself and see where this goes. All right, fair enough. If you said, look, listen, I want to go up there against Mike Tyson. We're going to have an exhibition match. We're going to have a little move around. Mike Tyson is a legend. Come on, it'd be amazing to step in a ring with him. You know, just for nostalgia purposes, just to say that I did it and it's all going to be nice and friendly and all the rest of it. Again, that wouldn't be as bad. But he's marketing this as a real fight, as a real test, going up against the baddest man ever. And guess what? The people are not buying it because these are the responses on Twitter. Bro, I swear, I will help you find some shame, and we won't stop looking until we find some. The most vicious KO artist ever, who will turn 58 before the fight, right? Yeah, by the time this fight happens, Mike Tyson will be 58 years old. And apparently recently, as everyone's saying on Twitter, that he was walking around with a cane recently. And I'm not surprised. Not sure what this bullshit wrestling's all about. Bro in his 20s having pro fights versus 60-year-olds. Exactly. And this is the issue, as I say. I'm not trying to hate, but yeah, he's nearly 60, Jake. You're going to get rocked by a senior citizen, my guy. Jesus, bro. He looks vicious. He did look vicious there. Stephen A. Smith, this is low. Even for you, this is low. Bro, you're going to be like a minus 500 favorite. Why do you insist on acting like the underdog before every fight? And it goes on and on and on and on. Everyone's like, oh, my God, what is he doing?
It has to be a fucking exhibition, right? It has to be.
Well, he's trying to make money, okay? And that's fair enough. But Jake Paul's...
He's trying to make money. And listen, all right, Bisbing, you fucking... I don't know if I can necessarily say that Jake Paul is just trying to make money right now, but this shit is out of control. This shit is out of fucking control, bro. What happens if Mike Tyson hits him with one of them shots? We're gonna watch Jake Paul die on fucking Netflix.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's making a lot of money, but he might not spend it.
We're gonna watch. Or
it's gonna be all like hospital funds, like to keep him alive for a couple years in a bed.
I think I gotta read off the I think I gotta read off that sponsor shit again and tell them to go to streamersparadise.com.
Did we do it wrong?
Well, no, I did it right. It's just that I have to do it for a social video as well. So not saying go to streamersparadise.com in there is probably a mistake, you know. So I'll do it again before we get off. I mean, it could be rigged.
Right.
I don't think it's rigged. It can't be. I think it might be an exhibition. I think it might be an exhibition.
An exhibition fight?
An exhibition is what Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson did during COVID.
I remember that. Yeah.
Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. went into the ring and they were sparring basically.
No, okay.
They were supposed to not try and knock each other out. They were supposed to like. Actually,
Do you think that's the
a
same here?
there's a really
Yeah?
I think it could be, man. I think maybe I don't know. Let's listen to the rest of them.
Was already made.
Yo, but with
lots of
Netflix, you think
money.
Netflix will want that? Like, would Netflix want to bank their first one on a fucking exhibition?
Yeah, I think somebody wants to see a knockout, you know? Like,
I think people
I'm
want to
sure as
see
fuck
Jake
wanna
get
watch
his
it
fucking
like
head
that.
bashed in. But here's the thing:
Yeah.
Mike Tyson respects Jake. He really loves the fact that they brought boxing alive again. That they like he does not think of Jake as like a little shithead. He respects him. He loves the
Yeah,
fact that
as competitive as Tyson is, do you think that's gonna mean something in the ring?
no, that's what I'm saying. Tyson will go in there and try to knock him out, you think?
no, I'm positive that he. Oh, I'm about to crash. Oh, I'm about to crash. I see it happening. Maybe not.
No.
Maybe
We're
not.
good.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Find
Let's
out
go.
soon.
Let's finish watching this.
Put out a tweet this morning saying he should be ashamed of himself because he has made money, right? And granted, right, in this world we need money, and most people want to be rich, they want to be famous. Okay, he's got all of that, right? So why doesn't he try and get some respect to go with it? By all accounts, he's made so much money he would never have to work again. Amazing, well done. This is not me being jealous at all. At all, far from it. I'm not jealous of anybody. No man alive should be jealous of another man, right? We're all competing.
I think I'm just lagging so hard. I'm gonna just close it. I'm gonna close it anyhow.
It's
sorry.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
So
would hope it's not more of an exhibition because, like my thought behind it was that, like, if Jake Paul has a slight chance of winning, if he has a slight chance, it will be to tire him out. Like, it would to be avoiding him those first. I mean, Mike Tyson, like I said, he's got the punch, he got the knockout power. So you get him those first 3-4 rounds. Mike Tyson knocking him out, pre-shot. You know,
I'm telling you that there is
age at this point. You know, like I think you'll get tired after that, and that's when it has a slight chance. Slight.
You're trying to tell me that you think he's going to be able to stay away from him for 5 or 6 rounds while Mike Tyson gets tired?
I feel like all these big ass celebrity fights that end up going to fucking points, going to the rounds, and letting the judge say some bullshit call, and we all be upset with it. If you think about it, when was the last time we seen a big celebrity get knocked out, like, and win because of the knockout? You know.
What do you mean? Celebrity.
Like
what do you mean by celebrity? We just watched Ngannou get his fucking head knocked in.
Okay, that's a good point. And I got him. I was gonna say with Jake Paul recently. They said because Anderson Silva, that shit went the full 10 rounds.
But that's my Ngannou shouldn't have won. Ngannou got knocked out.
I know.
Ngannou shouldn't have won shit.
He should. I was hoping he would win because he was rumored to fight Deontay Wilder after,
if
and
he
then
won,
that would have been nice. But now, yeah, it's off the table. Like, fuck that. That's just not even where it is.
Jake has to use speed and get out of the way and make it last a few rounds to get him worn out. Correct him, Hazy. Call Clutch out. Call Clutch out for what? Oh, the first fight. Yeah, he should have won the first fight. So, it just happened tonight. We watched it right beforehand. Ngannou fucking got knocked. Yo, honestly, they're fighting over there in fucking Dubai or whatever they are. Anthony Joshua looked like he was on straight up fucking bull testosterone. Did you see him? How fucking huge he looked? He was giant. He looked like Drago, right? Like he was just fucking ripped head to toe.
He made it look so easy, bro. So easy. I don't know something that got. I don't know if he took a lay with this one, but Anthony Joshua put work with him.
They've been mocking Anthony Joshua.
That's what it was, you know.
I don't know. I have no idea. He looked real good, right, Hadouken? Fucking guy looked insane. So, I mean, that's my whole thing. My whole thing is this. I have no clue what they're allowing of those fighters over there. But oh, wait a second. Never mind. That's not happening with Tyson though. So it's a non-issue. Tyson and Jake aren't fighting in Dubai. They're fighting in Texas.
AT&T Stadium.
What was I saying? Wait, saying this was today you watched this?
Yeah, this just happened right before VIP went live. It was
Yeah, a couple hours ago. Mhm.
so yeah, it was what was it, 3 o'clock in the morning over there?
Probably. Yeah. That makes sense.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's 8 hour difference, really?
It was funny. I was saying I was watching. It was the best said he doesn't watch boxing, and I was like, I don't even watch TV. We talk about all these things that happen, and I don't even watch them.
Yo, I can't.
Like, I
Be-
don't watch TV.
I'm lagging heavily. This is bad. It just won't stop red
It's
barring
dropping
me.
again. It like goes in, comes out, but it hasn't crashed.
Next time.
Yeah. Anyhow, I think that this is going to be a spectacle of epic proportion, and I'm excited to see it. I really am. I'm excited to see it. I have been hoping that Jake gets his head knocked in for the longest time, and it hasn't happened yet. Even though he lost to Tommy,
This could be the one.
if I feel like if Tyson doesn't hit him and knock him down, it's definitely something wrong.
It's gonna be a long fight, and he has a good chance.
There's no way, man. There's no way. Come on, right? Like, there's no way.
I really feel like there shouldn't. Like, I don't want to say there's no way because you never know. Somebody's a bad day, but there shouldn't be a way. There is no way he should get past the second round with Tyson. I don't even know about the first, but at the same time, we're talking about a 60-year-old Tyson, not a 30-year-old Tyson.
Tyson
I'm
was
saying.
getting knocked out by boxers 20 years ago. Getting knocked out
Exactly.
at the end of his career. Not really in it, not wanting to fight. I don't know, man. I'm concerned. Jitter, base skater, Hadouken. What do you guys think's gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? Seriously, you tell me, Clutch. What's your honest outcome? Go.
My honest outcome is gonna go to the points. That's what I think is gonna be. I'm hoping for a knockout. I want to see Tyson knock him out, but if Tyson's gonna knock him out, it has to be within the first 3-4 rounds. Age is gonna be a consideration with this one, man. With Tyson, to me, I don't think Jake Paul's gonna knock him out or anything like that. But it's definitely will go to the cards, and we'll see what the points decide from there.
I think it's possible too. Like, I think Tyson should win, but even if Jake goes into the first few rounds and doesn't even try to land anything, just tries to move a lot and tire him out, just because think about it, like if we're thinking like this, maybe Tyson's thinking this way too, right? So if he does try to go for an early knockout and he keeps missing, and he's using a lot of power in the first rounds and not connecting, and Jake's just eating it and moving,
Yo,
that's gonna be a problem.
I think that Jake might be thinking like, yo, Logan fought Floyd Mayweather, right? And like he did it, and he didn't get knocked out or whatever, but it's not the same. Floyd Mayweather's in his 40s and still very active. And he's also a lot smaller as well. Like, there was so much to that, man. Oh, man.
But Mayweather's also a smart fighter too. Like,
I was gonna say
Mayweather is not Tyson. He's not gonna go out there and like swing those first couple of rounds. He's gonna study you, let you do your work, and then put work after. Mike Tyson, he's gonna come swinging. That's gonna be like the problem. Like he needs to play it smart, not tire himself out. But knowing Mike Tyson, he's gonna try to swing him out, knock him out that first 2 rounds.
I hope he does.
And I hope he does, because if he don't, that's where it's going to bite him in the ass towards those later rounds.
The dude literally... Yo, it's so hard to tell. Logan lost to Floyd by card and still got a lot of hype out of it.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Jake. I mean, you're fighting Mike Tyson, like who...
On Netflix.
On Netflix. Like, who can say that?
No
We're
one.
starting off YouTube, and like Logan Paul was the Mayweather situation, but this is a whole different situation now.
Yeah, I would say Tyson and Mayweather are two different fighters, man. Very different.
Way different. I knew Mayweather was going to win against Logan. Logan, I don't even think is half as good as boxing as compared to Jake. Like, Jake's definitely a better boxer.
I don't know what to think of this, man.
It's so crazy, right? Like,
I don't know what planet we're living in. What are we living? Where are we living?
the age thing, man.
You
It's
know
the
what I
age.
mean? Where the fuck are we at? Where are we? Can I get a little help here, please? Because I don't know.
Where was that alien at? Brazil?
It was Brazil.
That's where we were in Brazil.
I'd let Tyson win out of respect. Let's see. I want to see if there's Tyson training videos.
You know, I don't think that Jake is doing what he's doing, trying to let Tyson win out of respect. I don't think.
So this was
Tyson got the respect for him and he's gonna let him go.
This was 1 year ago.
Let's see. Okay, I see. Might have seen this. That trainer looks shook sometimes.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
I'm scared of that. This was 1 year ago. I mean, if he can move even remotely like that.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Zero.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that motherfucker's Jack from being in his late 50s.
Yeah, bro, look at him, bro.
It was ripped, dude.
He don't look like he like lost nothing, bro. Like
I'm tense when I watch this.
size, yeah.
Like it makes me feel tense thinking about him like
Bro,
being next
look
to
at
me
his
doing
trainer.
that.
His trainer's tense as fuck.
yeah, for real. You know he went home all bruised up still.
Look at him. You see some of these, he still looks shook. Like, oh, I hope he don't miss this one. Hope he don't miss the glove.
Listen to me, right? Exactly, Hadouken. If this fucking guy looks like this when he goes to fight Jake, if he can move like this for an extended period of time, not just a couple of 30 seconds, you know? He's in big fucking trouble, man. He's in bad fucking trouble. What kind of who is talking? Okay, so this would have been for his fight 1 month ago. He's training in Ngannou. Oh my God! What?
He's training in the Ngannou.
Oh yeah,
I think I saw this.
he had
Yeah, I
been
saw this
training
video.
in Ngannou.
Yeah, I remember seeing this. And he's trying to tell him, no, you gotta punch like this. See that?
Everything. It hurts when you just go like that, but you gotta put it all in.
And you can tell the difference. Look at Tyson compared to Ngannou. Ngannou, nah. He don't got that power like Tyson.
Can you go like this? Instead of going like this, you gotta go like this. Bend. Just go down. Bend. All the way as far as you can. Go up. Just go like this. Go through this 20 times. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. You get from move. All right, do it again. Go down.
And Mike is still doing. Look at it's not like he can't demonstrate. He's still demonstrating.
What was Mike Tyson teaching Francis Ngannou, the world's hardest punch?
Ay, ay, ay.
Francis Ngannou is a bigger man.
Yeah,
He doesn't have the same center of gravity, and he's not as compact.
Oh
as
my
Mike Tyson.
God,
So
dude.
what's happening here is
Oh my God, I can't fucking imagine. All right, come on. Most recent training videos, Mikey. Come on, Mikey.
Let me just say, I'm so excited for this because,
Oh
you know,
my
Mike
God.
Tyson, I always see a lot of highlights. I remember the last live fight, I must have been like 6 or 7. And I saw like snippets of it, you know? So like this is my first time being able to see a live fight from Tyson, you know?
So this
Like,
was
it's gonna be
him. This was
crazy.
him training 3 weeks ago for the Anthony Joshua fight. There's Chucky. There's Chuck Zito. Chuck Zito's there still.
Move, hop around the back, hop. Oh, I need you when you jamming. Stamp it. Boom, boom.
He's still moving, bro. I don't give a fuck. This is crazy.
30 seconds, I need this. I need this, come on. I need this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Listen, that, right? You punch like that, never back up. Like if you punch, boom, 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 then move. The last, whatever punch it is, the last one you move on that side. Put off a cigarette, see, watch my foot.
Take note too. He's not training for him. He's teaching, and he still moves like that.
Right, that's what I was saying. He's
not even,
still
like,
able to
training for
demonstrate.
It's like he can't forget it. Like, you know what I mean?
Back too far, right? So I used to do, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Just keep boom, 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 boom. How long you can do that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The combination, boom, leg punch. Boom, 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 boom.
Man, this is the circle of life, man. Growing up, seeing him as a young man fucking wrecking people, being crazy. I'm gonna fuck you till you love me, right? Like all that crazy shit he used to say.
It's wild, bro.
What did he say? You a punk white boy scared of the real man.
Hop around. Be a rabbit. Hop around. Come on, just like that. Don't go like this. Go like,
Yo, this guy's incredible, man.
harder. Come on, man. Put that.
I didn't realize we were looking at somebody looking at the video. Look at
Tyson gives valuable advice.
Oh, this is the first time he's even said anything.
As well of being more active.
Why the fuck am I watching your video, bro? You got no compelling, dialogue going on here. You haven't said a fucking word.
Breathe. Come on. When you punch it, move here. Never move here. Always where the punches can go this way.
These little white dudes scared the shit out of you.
Yes. See that power? Come on.
Yo, this shit is just.
Go through the bag.
I'm so excited for this now.
Boom. Yeah. Don't understand after you finish.
We all tuning in.
I
Whether
am
you're a
too, but
hater of this or you like it, we're all tuning in.
Before.
Say it
I
again.
feel like this is gonna be.
I'm excited for it, but I ain't gonna watch it. Like it's.
What do you mean?
I like everything I get hyped for. I forget about, and then the day goes by, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't watch it. At least if it's on Netflix, I can go back and watch it later, right?
You're gonna be able to watch it later, no matter what. I mean, that's just the way it is now.
On Netflix with ease and good quality, like.
Okay, so elderly abuse. This is Patrick Bet-David's take on it. That's funny, actually.
The neck is jacked.
That's funny. I wonder what they say. Hello, in close space. The truth about Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. What do you mean the truth?
Truth is.
Already with the conspiracy. Already.
Don't forget, you're in the era of clickbait.
Yeah, everybody's gonna come out with their shit.
Views, bro. That's why Netflix is about to make a killing.
They are, man.
Let's see what they got to say.
Paul.
Now, Jake Paul is set to fight Mike Tyson July 20th.
Swear to God. Yep.
Pull it up. Right now, ESPN.
Look at that.
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson set for July 20th on Netflix.
Wow. On Netflix.
On Netflix.
Chill, can I who's favored in that fight? Because I saw your podcast where you were talking about, was it Canelo? Yes. And how they're talking crap. They don't want to fight him. He's diluting the sport. The guy's bringing the most eyeballs to the sport. He's saving boxing.
Everybody
Listen,
who says
this
that
fight,
but Tyson.
Is there a conversation beforehand with like a mic, with a Tyson, like, hey, don't kill this guy? Is that conversation had, or is?
All right, so this is exactly what we just did, right? What these guys are doing is exactly what we just did.
Go for it.
It wouldn't be that clear. They would use a different language, such as instead of calling it a fight, I actually don't see the word.
They call it an
They're
exhibition.
doing this new thing where they call it exhibition.
Exhibition,
And
right.
the government, fighting and combat, MMA and boxing, it is the only sport anywhere except communist countries that is overseen by the government. I mean, when they took Saddam and his kids down, the first thing they did is free the soccer team. Only communist regimes oversee sport, except for the United States in combat. And the reason I bring that to you is it was just so corrupt, the government got involved. You cannot take it easy on a guy. I've heard Floyd try to say that before. I was carrying him for entertainment. Like, that's actually imprisonable. That doesn't happen. But they got this new scam where they're calling it an exhibition. They're selling tickets to an exhibition as opposed to a fight. So what the difference is it looks the same on TV. The commission that oversaw your other fights and even your co-main event gets up and goes in the back. They've now clocked out for the night.
Yeah.
You have 3 other judges that are not licensed or real judges, and then you have an announcer just say the conclusion that they came to. The commission will not allow that to happen in the ring. So if you guys happen to see Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr., they brought them right outside the ring onto the ramp, and then I think it was a draw, and they raised both of their hands.
Yeah, right.
So that's the theatrics behind that,
That's
like
exactly
that
what's
one-word
gonna
exhibition
happen.
versus fight. Fight is actually a legal term because it's overseen by the government. I just wanted to share that with you because this is very interesting. I was with Mike Tyson 1 week ago in Saudi Arabia, and I'm sorry for that name drop, but it was a big deal. Like, he's got an aura. When Mike Tyson walked in, I was going to interview him real quick for the PFL with ESPN. It was a real thrill for me. Guys, the first thing I thought is how lean he was.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. Yeah, he's ridiculous.
He's opened a gym in Saudi Arabia. I thought they just attached his name to it, and he's really out smoking weed all day. But Francis Ngannou is claiming that he's training him. Mike is allegedly at that gym with Francis on a regular basis. I can't confirm any of that, but this is the story, the way they told it 1 week ago, and now all of a sudden you see this announcement.
Did you just hear that? Mike Tyson's got a motherfucking gym in Saudi Arabia that he's actually doing working. Well, I knew that he likes Saudi because of the way he talks about it. But my God.
By the way, Mike's going to be 58 years old at this fight, and Jake's going to be 27.
Holy crap, 30 years.
And can Mike still beat Jake or no? At this, the 30-year difference, Jake gets the edge.
Jake
definitely
will
has an
beat him,
edge.
but yeah, Mike could go with him.
You think Jake's gonna beat Mike Tyson, Chael?
Hey, Jake's the real
Yeah,
deal.
gets the edge, see?
Chael, Mike Tyson.
He's
Right, I
60
know,
years
right?
old. Tyson.
Yo, what'd you say? What'd you say, Clutch? I can't hear you. Did you mute your mic? What the fuck just happened?
Hello, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I was saying what he was saying. He said that Jake has the edge because of the age, but then he was saying because of Tyson, though. I'm also delayed from you guys.
Tyson, Chael.
Hey, Jake's the real deal. I mean, you know,
Chael, Mike Tyson.
He's 60 years
Mike
old.
Tyson could be 188 years old,
No.
okay? Like Rocky Marciano and coming
No,
to
but
America. He's going to be,
it's still
look at him
Mike.
now.
Yep. And this is old
Bro.
footage. This is him training for Roy Jones, which I believe was
2 years ago, yeah.
But going off of what Chael said, Adam, I'm telling you right now, it's an exhibition.
Yeah.
If Mike does that to a Jake Paul, it's going to be ugly.
Okay.
Even at
Oh,
60.
But let me ask this question.
Right.
Let's ask both scenarios. This is what you do professionally. So go both stories, okay? Fights scheduled for what day? July 20th? Okay, July 20th at midnight.
What is that, fucking
Stories
3 or
written.
4 months from
Mike
now?
Tyson knocks out Jake Paul, okay?
Yeah, it's only, what, 3
Midnight,
months? I
July
think it's
20th,
June, right? It's
stories
3.5
Jake
months.
Paul knocks out Mike Tyson.
July.
But,
July 20th, midnight. Decision,
Yeah.
Jake. Decision, Mike. Okay, whatever. Which one is a bigger deal? Is it a
think
bigger
Mike
deal if
losing
Mike
is a bigger
beats
deal.
Jake Paul or Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson?
So to use history as our trajectory to the future, and to use Mike, Evander Holyfield. Some of the most famous fights ever, Mike versus Evander. But Evander fought a guy from MMA, Vitor Belfort.
And
who's a-
Vitor
which is a
whooped
great
his
fighter.
ass.
But Vitor was not a boxer. He was good at
Yeah,
boxing. but he
I'm
wasn't a
watching the
boxer.
stream. So I'm
And
watching
they
it with the sound on the
boxed
stream, so I'm like
roughly
slightly
2
delayed.
years ago. It wasn't long after Tyson
like
versus
Butch's.
Roy Jones. And it was flat scary. Evander should not have been in there. He could not move. He couldn't move by the way of punches. He couldn't move offensively. They had shown some training footage of him. And the commission took massive heat for allowing this to happen. And the commission had to come forward. I think it was here in Florida, by the way. It was off the top of my head. Yeah, this was him. And people thought, okay, he's playing this for the cameras. He's playing slow. He's playing like he's learning these techniques. I thought it too. I mean, I look at him. He looks good. That's Evander Holyfield. I just saw Mike do it. Mike looked pretty good. I also thought that this was gamesmanship. And Vitor Belfort, who has never boxed, put him away so fast. Oh, wow. So this is an Olympic gold medalist you're watching. Vitor, who had never done it, put him away so fast.
Yeah, but he's
that it
clearly
ended
not well.
Vitor's career. They would not book him again. They labeled him like an elderly abuser. How dare you? How could you do this? Vitor never got another fight. Vitor's training. He's right
What
in
a
Florida.
perspective.
He couldn't get it. So that's just the thing that you deal with in fighting that Jake Paul will be up against. He'll get teased for taking this fight, for one. He'll get teased for that. He'll work himself through that. But, yeah, if he goes out there and cleans his clock, they're going to come down on him.
They're going to come down on Jake.
Yeah.
Now, if Mike wins, what's the story? Like the greatest, unbelievable Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it'll really be something. I believe that was Florida on Evander, but wherever it was, I'm quite sure it was, but wherever it was, that commission took a lot of heat for allowing that to happen. Hey, you got footage. You saw this for the world. You were not.
Yo, Big Doc,
without
thank you for the
knowledge.
bits,
You're
bro.
experts in this space, and you should have let him fight. And this was a thing. And there was really nobody to raise up and sue or take them on. But if they would have, Evander would have. they would have lost. And I only say this to you because
Thank you, brother.
that will be the next part of ESPN's story. Who's sanctioning this? How many rounds is it?
Yeah, I
is
think,
it licensed? What weight are they going to go?
Because I'm listening to them talk. You're right. Like Tyson's got a lot to lose on this.
I think so.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if he doesn't win, nobody's gonna expect Jake to win. So if he loses,
No,
it's like,
people are expecting him to win. Apparently,
this guy maybe, but
Chael
according
Sonnen.
to this chat,
Yo, Big Doc, did you see it? Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, July the 20th.
if Tyson loses
on Netflix,
you know, it's like all people are gonna talk about.
Oh my God, he shouldn't lose. He shouldn't.
The thing is, he's got age, right? There is that. If Jake Paul can get around him for a few rounds, it's gonna be rough.
Not in it for a payday. I can see that too, Big Dog. He's gonna make a lot of money off this fight. I feel like this fight is probably gonna make more money than possibly, I think, the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight.
Oh wow!
I also hype with that fight, but I feel like this has the potential.
You can't compare them though, because one was pay-per-view guys.
The platform is gonna be so different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand that.
Because with the way the advertising works, like Netflix is going to bring in more money on advertising than anybody's ever brought in on advertising. I wouldn't be surprised if they make more on advertising than Fox or whoever makes off the the NFL makes off the Super Bowl.
They're gonna have so much time to kill in between the fights, and because those live events like that, so they're gonna have to fill the gaps. They're gonna have to, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like you have commentators talking. There's logos. There's gonna be logos. Like you know what I mean? They're gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, they will be.
Even if it's not like a commercial, right? There's still gonna be
something
logos that are like kind of getting burned into your memories, your core memories back somewhere.
Listen,
the Duke is crazy comment right there like that. It's gonna make Mike more money than his whole damn boxing career.
I mean, that means he would make over $500 million probably, just in one night. I don't think he's gonna make that much, but I have a feeling that this will be a $1 billion night for everybody. You know, like total.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say that too. Imagine Snoop Dogg. I definitely see Snoop Dogg commentating that shit, which would be funny. I think that's all his money.
So the thing is that the Saudis over there, they have so much money, and they have so much money, and the government, the princes and all them, they love Tyson. They love the celebrities. So they fucking send them over there and then treat them like fucking gods. Like literally give them everything. Listen to some of the stories of like the princes meeting their favorite rappers and shit, where they give them a fucking Lamborghini when they get off the car and a skyrise house. And you guys listen to Dennis Rodman meet Putin. Go ahead, bro.
Is this the United Arab Emirates?
United Arab Emirates, yeah, the plane.
Yeah, right.
$30,000 airplane.
No, but I'm just saying, like that country, you're not allowed to export cars from, because these motherfuckers drive like Lambos and Ferraris and shit through the desert, and when the filters get like clogged up, they stall out. They just leave them there. They just call for a service. Like I actually looked into this. It's illegal to export vehicles from that country. Because I was like, yo, like if that's true, I could just go there and get these cars
and then
bring them
fix
back to the U.S. and like sell them. Because it's not like anything majorly wrong with them. It's like it's gonna need like a crazy detail and basically just some filters and shit. Like, but yeah, you're not allowed to. It's against the law to export cars from that country. And I'm not trying to get in trouble in that country because it's not American. I need a jail to go to. I don't need to be losing my hand.
Yeah, it'd be crazy to have that much money. That a $225,000 car is just, it's $2.25.
It's like
object, right? It's like nothing.
Just imagine that. It's $2.25.
Per Lamborghini.
I don't know about
It's like $20.
I think they're civilized over there.
Yeah.
Some of those countries have more stricter laws, if anything, to be honest.
I don't think
They don't
I
allow
think they do, but there's no crime, like, because they have such crazy strict laws and everybody's so rich and wealthy. Apparently, everybody's got a lot
I
of
mean,
money.
when everybody's
there.
got money like that, like, what's the point? If everybody got money, then you don't need to steal, right? Like, we're all loaded.
Is Squish on? Squash is all good. Yeah, see him on. I'm gonna pass it over. My voice hurts so bad, guys. Thanks for coming and hanging.
Thanks for chilling with your fucked up throat.
Yeah,
Feel
try
better,
my
man.
best.
Go drink some tea with
That
some
was
honey.
great,
Yeah,
Robin.
we
Yeah, for real.
we'll talk to you guys later. Been a good one, peeps. Love you. Have a good one. Bye bye.